Ethan was a quiet, thoughtful young man who spent most of his days fixing old clocks and broken watches. He believed every tick carried a memory, a moment lost in time. His little workshop was filled with the sound of ticking, like a chorus of forgotten lives whispering in rhythm. One evening, while searching through a dusty antique shop, Ethan found an unusual pocket watch. It had no brand, no maker's mark, just a strange engraving that said, "Time knows the truth." Curiosity took over. He brought it home and began to repair it, unaware that this would change his life forever. As he turned the final screw, the watch started to glow softly. The air around him shimmered. In an instant, his workshop vanished. When the light faded, Ethan found himself standing on a quiet street. The cars, the clothes, the music in the distance. It all looked like the 1980s. He ran to a store window, and what he saw made his heart stop. Inside stood his mother, younger, full of life, smiling in a way he hadn't seen since childhood. Ethan's eyes filled with tears. His mother had passed away years ago. Somehow, this mysterious watch had taken him back in time to a moment before everything changed. For hours, Ethan followed her quietly, afraid to disturb what felt like a fragile dream. He watched her buy flowers, talk with her friends, and laugh under the sunlight. Every moment felt sacred, like time itself had paused just for him. As night fell, he gathered the courage to speak. He approached her with a trembling voice. "Excuse me, miss," he said gently. "You dropped this." He handed her a small flower, his hands shaking. She smiled warmly. "Thank you. You remind me of someone," she said. They sat on a nearby bench and talked for hours. She told him about her dreams, her fears, and her belief that time was the greatest gift life could offer. Ethan listened to every word, knowing these were moments he would never get back. He wanted to tell her the truth, to say, "I'm your son," but he couldn't. The words stayed locked inside his heart. As dawn approached, the pocket watch began to glow again. His mother noticed it and said softly, "That's a beautiful watch. Looks alive." Ethan smiled through his tears. "It is," he whispered. "It's full of the time that belongs to you." Before she could respond, a bright light surrounded him once more. Everything blurred. The sound of her voice faded into silence. When Ethan opened his eyes, he was back in his workshop. The watch lay silent, its glow gone forever. For a long time, he just sat there, unable to move. Then he noticed something on his desk, a single, fresh flower, the same flower he had given her. He picked it up, smiled faintly, and placed it in a glass jar beside the old clock. His heart was heavy, yet peaceful. For the first time in years, he felt close to her again. At that moment, one of the clocks ticked louder than the rest, as if answering him. The end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. The English Pulse Story.